Welcome everybody. We are right now in the final battle. CRG versus SmokeY. So CRG is playing the same deck as before. Oh, he has changed things up. So he's playing... Has he? No, he's playing the first deck as the first game against DUCKWRTH. He's playing his Wind Dice, Gamble Dice, Hell Dice, Silence Dice, and Iron Dice, I think was the last dice. So, and SmokeY, he's playing Gamble Dice, Atomic Dice, Summoner Dice, Gamble Dice, Mighty Wind. No, that's not Mighty Wind. That's a Mind Dice. Interesting. So both players are very smart and did not decide to go with Growth Dice in game 1. So let's look. Who's going to take game 1? Is this a... Yes, CRG is playing Poison Dice as well. I think he changed a few things up in his deck. So let's look. So as we look at the side of CRG, he's a little bit struggling. I can say this battle is going to be epic. This battle, the final battle, is going to be epic. The winner will be... You will see who the winner is going to be. Is this going to be Crystal Rain Gaming or is this going to be SmokeY? Why am I calling him SmokeY? Because that's his Discord name. And looking at the field, the monsters on Crystal Rain Gaming side, he is struggling. The monsters are already getting to the second baseline, and SmokeY is killing the monsters as soon as they come on the field. So as you see, Crystal Rain Gaming right now is struggling. But they will see some animation effect. That's the Hell Dice effect. So Random Dice changed a few animations. They did a great work. I did not see those what? I can't say that word. Anyway, the snake boss has come. So who's going to kill the boss faster? Then you can see who has the better field right now. And who killed the best boss faster? It's Crystal Rain Gaming. Just a few seconds, just like a little half a second. Crystal Rain Gaming killed the snake boss before SmokeY. Crystal Rain Gaming is powering up his Hell Dice, his Gamble Dice, his Wind Dice, and his Poison Dice. SmokeY has something powered up. As always, my screen is too small to see it. But as you can see, SmokeY is doing great work. Crystal Rain Gaming, if you look at his side, the monsters, they are getting to the second baseline, and SmokeY is killing the monsters as soon as possible. They're getting a little bit further, but Crystal Rain Gaming is struggling more. What we can see, Crystal Rain Gaming, what you're doing, the monsters are getting close to the middle of the second baseline. They're getting close to the third baseline. Can Crystal Rain Gaming kill them? He killed the mini boss, but he killed it a little bit late. The monsters are getting close to the third baseline, and on SmokeY side, the monsters are only getting to the first, maybe to the second baseline, but they're getting killed as soon as possible because the Atomic doing its work. He got also the Blizzard Dice, so the monsters on his side will be slowed down, and Crystal Rain Gaming getting some Facebook messages. What's going on? And the monsters are getting close to the base of Crystal Rain Gaming. What he's doing, and he killed the monsters. The battle is getting to the edges. What is going to happen? Will we see the boss in this stage, or will one of those players will die before the boss will come? The mini boss getting to the base, and Crystal Rain Gaming loses the first round, and the first battle goes to SmokeY. So we are going to see the second round. The second round has started now. So the first boss is the Hacker boss. Crystal Rain Gaming playing as in the game versus DUCKWRTH. He's playing his gear deck. In his gear deck, you will see supplements, swap dice, gear dice, laser dice, and what was the fifth dice? Star dice? Okay. Anyway. SmokeY, he's playing Typhoon, Nuke, Shield, Mimic, and a fifth dice I haven't identified yet. But will Crystal Rain Gaming win this round? Else he will be 2-0 back to how you call it, SmokeY. And also, SmokeY hasn't dropped his growth dice yet. I think he hasn't dropped his atomic dice yet. The only two meta dices he dropped right now are just Typhoon and Atomic. So maybe SmokeY has analyzed Crystal Rain Gaming before the battle and he know which deck he has to pick. Crystal Rain Gaming has built up his gear, so a little bit different than the last round. The last round against Jack, he had the many laser dice on the field, but right now he got more gear dice back up. And the fifth dice on SmokeY, it's actually landmine dice. So the plan from SmokeY is slow the enemies down with shield dice, and meanwhile the landmine dice will place more traps. And if it will get too close to the battle, he planned to nuke the field. That's a very smart deck to play, according to this tournament. So there are many decks. You need to be creative to compete in this tournament. So I think next time I would put the requirement, be creative, because some players are not creative enough. Play some weird decks. There have to be some synergy to certain deck. But the question is, why isn't Crystal Rain Gaming merging his swap dice? Swap dice are very weak. What is Crystal Rain Gaming planning to do? He has now a connection of 5 gear dices on the field. And SmokeY, he has his Typhoon. I think he has his Typhoon also close to maxed. I can't see it because the screen's always small. I can see it on my side better because the gears, the how you call it, dices are bigger shown on the powering up than on opponent's side. Anyway, as you see, SmokeY was a little bit struggling. The monsters get into the second baseline, but the shield dice did his work. But Crystal Rain Gaming also having now a little bit more struggling because the monsters are getting to the second baseline. What is Crystal Rain Gaming? He powered up the laser dice. Was a smart choice to do. Also, the swap dice are going small, one by one, slowly, and he managed to kill the monsters as they got stronger in HP. SmokeY also killing the monsters because his shield dice placing their traps at the right spot, so he can kill them on spot. So the monsters on SmokeY getting to the second baseline, but the landmine traps are doing its work, so his dices can focus. But you see a huge wave coming to SmokeY side, and the monsters are getting close to the third baseline. Oh, there was the nuke. That's why SmokeY was playing the nuke. Crystal Rain Gaming, as you look on this field, he has his gear dice. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 connections of gear dice. But the knight says, whatever you have connected, it's all gone. Oh boy, this knight has screwed up Crystal Rain Gaming's plan. So that's why the gear dice isn't the best dice, because the knight can mix everything up and the gears connections are gone. And the landmine dice, did it work? And no. As we see, Crystal Rain Gaming has 3 lives and SmokeY has 1 life. So this is in favor of Crystal Rain Gaming. Even though his gear connection is gone, he needs to build his field up as quick as possible, else this round will go to SmokeY. Will Crystal Rain Gaming get his gear connection back, or is he planning to do a laser combination to win this round? The monsters on SmokeY's side already getting to the second baseline. The mini boss is also doing its work. As we know, the mini boss can also decide it on the battle, as we see in the battle versus Crystal Rain Gaming versus Jack. So we see Crystal Rain Gaming hasn't got his gear connected. He has 3 gear dice separately on the field. They are not near to any connections. He summoned a supplement dice. What he's going to do, he gave it to the gear dice. But we see on how you call it, SmokeY side, he's struggling. But the nuke dice did it work. So the Blizzard dice of Crystal Rain Gaming doing its work as well. So are we going to see somebody drop it before the boss stage, Or are we going to see the boss again and the new dice doesn't work again? Who's going to win the second round and who will take advantage? Will Chris Raymond coming back to 1-on-1, or will SmokeY win this battle? And there's going to be an 2-0 lead. So Chris Raymond Gaming gathering up his gear a little bit, but the silence dice, silence boss not dice, doing its work. And will SmokeY kill the boss before the boss will get to the baseline? And the shield dice doesn't work. But even though if there wasn't the shield dice, the landmines were still there and he did it work. Chris Raymond Gaming, can he kill the boss? It does not look good for him. But even though if the boss gets to this line, it will still be 1 life versus 1 life. How things are going, I don't think Chris Raymond Gaming will kill the boss in this round, so it's going to be even again. So this battle is still very close, and Chris Raymond Gaming hasn't built his field up yet. What will Chris Raymond Gaming do? He needs a little bit luck. He needs a better RNG to coming back from this battle. What is Chris Raymond Gaming doing? He merges. He's trying to summon. He's trying to get the gear dice connected because he know the gear dice is a little bit stronger than laser dice. The laser dice were just the backup when everything goes wrong, when the night comes. But what will happen? So on the side from SmokeY, we see the mini boss trying to get to the third baseline, but the shield dice stop it. But the shield dice stop it again. There was just no one shield light, there was another shield. And the monsters are getting through as well, but Chris Raymond Gaming has his blizzard, and the monsters just destroying few of the landmines. But that's not stopping. I think it looks very close. Either player can lose right now. No, the shield dice didn't work and the landmine, so Chris Raymond Gaming is really struggling. And this round goes to SmokeY. So SmokeY is taking the lead of 2-0. Will Chris Raymond Gaming coming back? He needs to win 3 times to win this tournament. He has, and he's very on edge. So I think Chris Raymond Gaming will now drop his best deck, else this battle will be over. And he knows that SmokeY still has his growth dice left. What we'll see, what will happen in the third battle. Will Chris Raymond Gaming come back, or will SmokeY win and become the new random dice champion? We'll see. Chris Raymond Gaming dropped his best deck. Unlikely against the round versus Chan. He dropped his best deck in the 4th round. And SmokeY, what he's playing? He's playing Absorb. Is this supplement? He's playing his gear dice with supplement, gear, critical, flow. But what is his field? He got very unlucky. He has a flow dice on field, he has a supplement, and he has a critical dice. That means SmokeY does not have any lethal damage on the field. He summons another supplement. The RNG was not on his side. This battle is decided easily. So yeah, the sad emoji for Chris Raymond Gaming, because he used a very strong deck at a round where opponent who got easily killed himself. That means he could use his third deck. That's why he did the sad emoji. You would think, why you can read Chris Raymond Gaming's thoughts? I'm just kidding. Anyway, we are in the third round. So now SmokeY dropped one of his best deck. He's playing Growth Modified Joker. Oh boy, will Chris Raymond Gaming win, or will this be over? Chris Raymond Gaming is playing his second best deck. He's playing, you would think it's laser. No, it's not laser. He's knows the room. He's playing Arrow Dice. You would think, whoa, Arrow Dice is good. Yes, Arrow Dice can do something. He's playing Summoner. He's playing Mimic. He's playing Typhoon. And he is playing his favorite dice, the Assassination. And we see SmokeY, he's playing Silence Dice. He's playing Sand Dice as well. So Chris Raymond Gaming needs to win this round, else we'll see the new champion of this tournament, and that was going to be SmokeY. Will he win this battle, or will Chris Raymond Gaming coming back? And right now Chris Raymond Gaming is the underdog, even though he's a class 15 player. Class does not matter when you reach past class 12. Yeah, anyway. RYYZN Gaming is defeating the enemies very fast, but on the side of SmokeY, you see he's struggling with the enemies, and his dices are low as well. Another assassination. The assassination doing its work, and the arrow dice also doing its work. Of course, mostly it's typhoon dice, and as you see, he got 3-1 modified on the field. Those are not good modified to have on the field. RYYZN Gaming also focusing mostly on the typhoon dice because he knows how to play this deck. Even though this deck does not play any growth or any joker, this deck can still be. I forgot to talk. This deck could still be very dangerous. The first boss is the Lee Silencer. Why Leon? Because both look gray. Anyway, RYYZN Gaming already killed the boss. Will SmokeY kill the boss? Because the damage on his sides is very low. Even though he did it. He killed the boss. So the next boss will be the Hacker Dice. Will RYYZN Gaming win this battle, or will he lose? Both sides aren't evil. Not evil. Even. Because if you look at RYYZN Gaming's sides, he has his Typhoon almost max. His side is almost. His side is full. On the side of SmokeY, his side, I think his modified is max. His side is, I would say, 4/5. Almost, full, not full, but almost. Just a little bit sport missing. And RYYZN Gaming is still working with the assassination. In this deck, you don't save up the 1 assassination because there is no joker. So you merge every time you see an assassination. And we see SmokeY is struggling. The monsters are getting to the dustbin line. What? Another assassination. What's going on? The the Typhoon and the arrow doing its work, and the monsters are getting dead as soon as they enter on RYYZN Gaming side. But SmokeY, he's struggling. The monsters already getting into the baseline, and the sand is not doing its work, and it's done. This is a 2-2. RYYZN Gaming came back. That's a comeback moment from 2-0 to 2-2. Real RYYZN Gaming doing the biggest comeback in this tournament. So the third deck, RYYZN Gaming has changed his deck. So he used to play Star in this deck, but he changed Star to Landmine. Maybe he had some wake up call and seen that Star Dice isn't a good PvP deck. The opponent he is playing a similar deck. He is playing Mighty Wind, Thorn, Poison, and 2 dice I can't identify yet. But those decks, they look very similar. And this battle will be very, very close. Even though this is also the last battle. Who's going to win? Who's going to win the tournament? Either, SmokeY win and win 15 euros. The winner take all. There's no second prize. There's just one prize for the winner. Will RYYZN Gaming win, or will SmokeY win? He's playing the assassination. But as well, he's playing assassination without any joker or growth. And he has many poisons on the field. We'll see who will take the battle. The battle right now, we can't decide who's going to win. Both are killing the monsters as soon as possible. So we are going to take a look on the field. Both sides are very strong. But RYYZN Gaming side field is getting built up, even though both fields are the same. But the landmine is still placing its traps. So when it's getting too close for RYYZN Gaming, the landmine will save RYYZN Gaming a little bit time as well. And the first boss is going to be the snake boss. We'll see how this battle fares. Will SmokeY win, or will RYYZN Gaming win? We just have to wait to the first or second boss, where we see stronger opponents. Or will SmokeY do more assassination assassinations than Cultural Gaming can handle. At this moment, we haven't seen much assassination yet. Cultural Gaming has killed the boss. SmokeY has killed the boss as well. So the next boss is going to be the silence boss. So the battle is right now very quiet. It's impressive that they built 20 out of 25 out of 5 decks, 5 individual decks, and all those 5 decks could be played in PvP matches. And we see a little bit struggling on SmokeY's side. The monsters are getting to the second baseline, but now I eat my own words because the monsters has been killed. Now the monsters are getting on CRG side on the second baseline and on SmokeY side as well. Who is struggling more? Will SmokeY struggle more or CRG? But SmokeY has also a big advantage. It's because the poison dice. So the monsters, if they take the longer way, they will get weaker and weaker till they get to their destination. And you see it on Crystal Ring game side, the monsters are getting close to the third baseline. The landmine doing its work, but the monsters are getting through. Will Crystal Ring Gaming win this battle? I don't think so. This looks very bad for Crystal Ring Gaming. If you see comparing the both sides, the monsters on Crystal Ring Gaming side getting close to the third baseline. Maybe Crystal Ring Gaming will be saved by the bell. That's what's happening. So if you get saved by the bell, there's always a comeback moment. That's what all the Atomic Blizzard decks are doing. And the monsters are getting close to the third baseline. And we look at the side of SmokeY, the monsters are dying in the beginning of the second baseline. And Crystal Ring Gaming gets saved. Not by the bell, but he still got saved by the bell, kinda. So what we see this boss is going to do. Who's going to struggle to defeat the silence boss? So yeah. And SmokeY killed the boss. So Crystal Ring Gaming is still struggling to kill the boss. Will Crystal Ring, he defeated the boss as well. So the next boss is going to be the Knight. Will both players survive the boss stage? Because Crystal Ring Gaming was already struggling, and SmokeY was already killing the bosses as quick as possible. So SmokeY was in favor. We'll see what will happen. Who's going to win this battle? Is it Crystal Ring Gaming or is it SmokeY? The monsters on Crystal Ring Gaming, they're getting close to the third baseline. What's going on? It looks like Crystal Ring Gaming is going to lose the battle. But he has everything now under control. I think he has all his DPS dice on level 4. The monsters on both sides are now struggling, but we still have the landmines that's stacking up there. And the monsters looking on SmokeY's side, they get 1 life, 2 life. SmokeY has lost. The winner is me, Crystal Ring Gaming. Yeah, I won a tournament. That was a huge struggle in the last battle. I thought I was going to lose. After it was 2-0 for SmokeY, I thought this battle I might come back from that battle. After I had the 2-2, I was like, yeah, there's a comeback for me. But in that third battle, before the second boss, when we look at both sides, I sometimes look at the side and I saw the monsters on his side weren't even close where my monsters were. My monsters were like close to my base, but somehow on the third round, I turned it around and won this tournament. If the others didn't compete it because they didn't have time or they couldn't build up enough decks. Anyway, that was a nice tournament. Maybe we'll see some tournaments, maybe in the future, maybe not near future, but past future, because we need reliable players to compete in the tournament. Anyway, that's with the video. Hope you enjoyed the tournament, and thanks for watching, and bye.